Now, the state is losing millions of Ghana cedis to the use of unapproved routes by tipper trucks and which are transporting stones, chippings and gravels from quarry sites around Shai Hills to the Tema Harbour. In order to avoid paying the penalty for overloading their trucks, drivers of these trucks diverse their routes through the Afienya-Dawenya Road to dodge the Axle weighing station along the Afienya-Akosombo Highway. Officials of the Ghana Highways Authority at this checkpoint say, though they are aware of the problem, they are helpless. Joy News' MFR Ewenam Eli visited the stretch and reports taxi drivers plying the route as well as residents are bearing the brunt of the illegality being perpetrated by these truck drivers.
The Afienya-Dawenya Road has remained untarred and rough for years. Successive governments have reneged on numerous campaign promises in fixing the stretch to the utmost displeasure of both residents and commercial drivers whose source of livelihood is largely dependent on their daily operations along the stretch.
Ufaswa 2 days 3 days na okana senya say ukitaska kitwe bia udo ototo pass into ye brew kwan so pa every day bia be badimo no not tippers kese no mutum ka wo kwani so di do mu ko he ni ba ni nyina afere be no e bi nu krapo na ya na omunya straight ko kwani so tipa no any load ni nyina etumi ko hwe de bia sa ye dru junction anu mu dia in fact enya so meketwa.
It is a daily affair to see scores of tipper trucks transporting rocks, gravels, chippings and sand along the stretch to Tema. The state of the road is evident of the amount of weight exerted on it every day by these trucks, maneuvering what can best be described as manholes reading stretch is a lot of anguish and cost to both commercial and private car owners in the locality. They require much more patience and skill to protect their cars from frequent breakdowns while using the stretch, something which has become practically impossible to avert. Homes and businesses situated along the stretch are covered in red dust blown along as the trucks speed their way to their destinations. The Dawenya Community Clinic located by the roadside has not been spared either. The nets protecting the outpatient department from dust coming from the community is better off not there at all. Every hole is sealed with red dust. The Dawenya Basic School is another public facility along the stretch, which is also enduring the dust from the poor state of the road, compounded by the movement of these tipper trucks. I caught up with one of these truck drivers who told me the choice of route is to dodge traffic. He also said the diversion through Dawenya is shorter to their destination. This claim, however, was vehemently disputed by the taxi drivers who are threatening to block the road to these trucks if authorities responsible fail to take immediate action.
But because of tone on the tank, and as we inside, higher quantities, it means Yajuma, Mobile Chaka, or more fire pine, who Dojima Musamas are charging so.
Quana, who quite tippers, Mirikaya de Bawanya careful crumble, tippers Nina, quite way as soon or and the quite way say, Abayam, Cheno, Mayama, a quine ever broken. Yeah, my tippers in fast with you.
I visited the Dawenya-Afienya axle weighing station situated along the Afienya-Akosombo highway. Here, I sought to verify the claim by these drivers suggesting that tipper trucks deliberately divert their course through the stretch to escape penalty charges for overloading their vehicles. I meet supervisor in charge, Mr. Oscar Kumfu. He corroborates the assertions by the aggrieved drivers.
No, normally, when you come and you are not carrying over, we allow you to go. But these drivers, they know they are carrying over, so normally they run away and pass through unapproved routes.
Are you aware of their movement on that stretch?
Yeah, we are.
So what are you doing about it?
Normally, we have reported to the head office, so normally they send a mobile van to go there. But anytime the mobile van comes, it goes to the filling station there. And then all the trucks which are coming, they park behind the bridge. They don't come for way until the mobile van leaves. So it means they are deliberately means.
Defaulting trucks pay at least 100 Ghana cedis and 5,000 Ghana cedis at most at this axle weighing station. Mr. Kumfu is unhappy that as officers in charge, they do not have what it takes to perform their duties, seeing the losses being incurred to the state by these trucks.
I feel helpless, that's it. We are not happy with it because we have written several times. Because we don't see any reason why we are here. Our duty is to weigh the lorries. And if they don't come, it means we won't get any lorry to weigh. We are not happy.
Construction work on the stretch is still underway, but for onlookers, this, like many others that have been started before, have been delayed as a result of the activities of these trucks on the stretch since time immemorial. Who is watching and listening, and for how long? Amafa Ewenam Atiamwa Eli for Joy News, Dawenya, Accra.
Now, we have reports of heavy congestion and chaos at Ashalaja Bridge, which connects the area to the South municipality hours after it was opened for commuters. Some people who used to extort monies from motorists on the stretch before it was officially opened have stormed the area to halt any vehicular movement. They are demanding motorists pay. The police are helpless because the youth have outnumbered them, and it's caused a major standoff. Anand Solomon is on the phone. He works in the area. Anand, tell us again, what exactly has happened at Ashalaja this morning?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, Anand, we can hear you. What's the situation there?
Yeah, as we speak now, the situation is calm. The cars are moving. But this morning, around 6 a.m., so almost 10 a.m. this morning, there was a blockade. The cars were not moving. The youth and the tipper drivers were having some confusion. The guys in the community, according to the tipper drivers, used to take some levies from them. And since the road was open yesterday, they said they were no more going to pay those money. And the guys didn't understand. But the tipper drivers said they are tired of paying illegal money. So if the government wants, they should come and do so over there. So as we speak, they blocked the road. Nobody was moving. The police came in, the military have to come around with a lot of stakeholders have to come. So now as we speak, there's come around. The cars are moving.
So how was the issue resolved eventually?
Eventually, the commander, the armed district commander have to come, the crime officer have to come, involving the assemblyman of the area and the youth leaders. They went to the place to find out whether there are some youth around. When I spoke to the assemblyman, he said the people who are collecting the money are not there, so they cannot pinpoint anybody as of now. But the drivers were there, and you could see that because they pay this money, they are not ready to pay anymore. So the police have to talk to the drivers to move the cars so that commuters, others who are going to work will get access to go to work.
And we understand there was some difficulty for the police who arrived at the scene earlier.
I am telling you. The tipper drivers were furious, the youth were also furious. Because they said they've reported the issue several times, and the police have done nothing, absolutely nothing. And therefore, this time around, they were not going to listen. If they were going to allow the other commuters to move, unless from today they were not going to pay any levy any longer. That's what the drivers were. I spoke to some of the drivers, and that was their comment. They were not happy at all.
Right, thank you, Anand, and we'll be bringing you some pictures of what happened at the Ashalaja Bridge this morning in our later bulletins.